All right, welcome back to We Don't Care Gamers. In this episode, we're going to quickly cover what it takes to reach level 2 and get off this island. The objective is to get off the ship, which we just did, while learning combat and defense. This is a short video on 2 quests and objectives necessary to get off the island. So we start on the island where we need to start collecting resources and tools, food, and everything necessary for progression. Checking our journal, we see that our first quest is how my shore adventure began. So this is asking us to light a bonfire, so we're going to set a bonfire down. And right here is fine. And then we need to make a workbench. Need some more materials. Come back out here, make the workbench. This right here is fine. We can always move it. We need to make a stone axe. And we want to make a pickaxe too. So we're going to use a stone axe to cut down some trees and get some wood. And we're right next to some clay here. And we need a pickaxe. So more materials. We go to workbench, we make a pickaxe, and we pick up the clay. Next, it's asking us to put down a tent and a cooking station. So we got that out of the way, and we're getting ready to go do the next thing. Our next objective is to kill a boar and get its hide. First, I want to mark this clay spot. There's a marker there, and keep getting clay when I need it. So this is a place where you can find boar when you see the sweet potatoes. And be careful at the beginning because they're squishy, and that can be a big problem. So we got hide, and we've got that objective out of the way. Now I think we're ready to start our base. So we look for a good place near the beach, and I'm going to choose pier foundation here as our flooring to start, and I'm going to set this to be 6 by 4. That seems to fit all of the crafting stations and storage through this game so far. All right, so if you get stuck, you just break it and you get out of it. All right, so clear these trees here, and so I can complete. There we go. Plus I get some more wood, and put some more pier pieces down. You don't want to be 4 by 6. Doesn't matter which way they're facing. But we want to build it on the beach because as we get our ship, we're going to be building a wharf, and we're going to have our bell transport there, and all sorts of fun stuff. All right, now we need to put our roof on. And first we're going to use the small wall. Big wall's too much here, large. Yeah, I'm going to go to the small, make that 3 high. Then we're going to put in a roof, just 1 high. And then I'm going to use the flat pieces, the floor tiles, to make a flat roof. The really cool feature is that you can drag and fill pieces just by holding down the mouse button on a rectangular piece. So that's pretty cool. You need to put in some steps here. So use a flat floor piece, put in some stairs. Not all the way down like that. I think I'm going to put in another flat floor piece here. Build the stairs out towards the beach. Yeah, like that. Just drag and fill that all in, and then we're going to fill in the rest of the... I need to put a bed down. I'm going to turn up morning. It's starting to get dark. Here we go. It is morning time. All right, now we're going to finish the roof because the bed requires a roof, so I had to get that in there. We're going to drag and fill in the flat part of the roof. We'll go back and fill in this part. And yeah, we're going to put in the rest of these beams just to give it pillars, if you will, pieces to give it a look and feel. All right, now let's put down our workbench. I want to make the workshop, but I need more materials. I need more space in my bag, so let's make a satchel so we can have 4 more spots to hold stuff, huh? Pretty cool. And now we have the materials. We can put down our cloth and armor workshop. And there we go, that's set. Our next objective is to make boots. We've got the rawhide. We're gonna go to our workshop. There we go. And now we have our boots. All right, after the boot objective, we head over to the copper mine, which is shown on our map. Have some wood with you so you can lay down torches It just helps you see when you come in here to mine, and it doesn't interrupt anything. So we're going to go through, lay down some storage for excess backpack, like stone. I'm going to get a lot of stone and other stuff. And I want copper, so I want to make a lot of room for copper. And we're going to get all the copper we can so we can. All right, our next objective is to upgrade our weapons. And let's just go down and double check. It's lit up. Yeah, upgrade our weapons. We're going to need the weaponsmith workshop. And we're going to put this right here after I get some more copper. There we go. And yeah, we can make a club. Because we picked up the club, we can upgrade the club, but I don't like the club. So I want to make a saber. All right, so we're going to craft the saber. We got the rough hide, rawhide, whatever, and the copper to do that. So we craft that. And then we got to equip it to make that part of the objective done. And then we're going to need to upgrade that. I'm going to disassemble the broken. Yeah, make sure you're on the right one. Otherwise, that could be very bad. I'm going to get some nails out of that. So we'll go ahead and do that. And pick that up. And yeah. And now the part I've been waiting for, and that's Dr. Galen. He shows up. We go through the dialogue. And Dr. Galen is going to give us our boat. Yeah, and start a couple of quests to get the crew and then get a boat. So a ship, that's just a little dinghy that we've got out there. The cool thing about this is that we can set a bell transport, and from your boat or your ship, when we do get that, regardless of where you are on the world, you can teleport back to the bell. By now we've got some extra copper ingots, and we're going to craft a copper axe, copper pickaxe, and make sure you get a shovel because we're going to need that in the quests as we continue on the map. All right, load those, and then we're going to dismantle the stone stuff. All right, here it is, 15 men on a dead man's chest. So we're going to head off to that. Make sure you've got your shovel with you, plenty of food, and you're ready to die. So right between the skeletons here, we're going to clear the area so there's no obstacles to block us because we are going to run. Don't dig too deep, just enough to expose the chest. And as soon as you click this, yeah, all heck's going to break loose. So eat your food, buff up, get ready to go. So we click this. I'm nervous, and there we go. They're off. And these will kill you if you're not paying attention, just like that. And I forgot to put a tent to revive at, so I got to run all the way back. I remember to do that again. So start it, fight them, and died again, but I was right next to it, died again. And then hopefully I got enough of them down. We completed it. Yes. Oh, I hate that quest. Or I should say the objective of this quest. So we've got that one done, and we're going to do the next area, get a couple of chests, and that's going to level us up. So we're going to go down here, and this should be enough for us to advance. Kill these guys down here. Yeah, there we go. Grab that and grab that and grab the chest. And we got ourselves a necklace. Very nice. All right, we've hit level 2. What we're going to do is find a safe place to go out here and look at our progression. So look at your weapon. So determine whether you're going to go with precision, you're going to go with agility, or you're going to go with strength. In the beginning, we've got 4 points to spend, and I tend to put that into endurance for stamina and vitality for health. All right, we're going to head back to our base here. We've got our inventory system set up enough to get us started, and we're going to check our quest progression. So 15 men in a dual man's chest, dead man's chest. We got that one done. We got silver bar and we got guinea. I just love the quotes there. Great for bribes, bets, and bad ideas. And of course we've completed how my shore adventures began. Right, so next is I need a bigger ship, but first we're going to do getting the crew, because we need a crew for the ship. You can do them in any order you want, but you need to build the ship. You're going to need materials. It'll tell you about that as you're going forward. So, yeah. All right, we're going to start wrapping up now. That's about over 2 hours of gameplay and about 12 minutes. I went really fast through a lot of stuff, but hopefully I summarized at least the basics. Probably skipped one of the quests. There was another dig quest, pretty simple. And you just follow the objectives. You'll get the experience. Unfortunately, we don't get EXP from killing mobs. I also went through and converted my chests into these square crates and put some signs on them. Still got a ways to go, but this is going to get us off the island, and then we're going to come back here using our transport bell to fill these chests and craft and make other things go. So yeah, until that next episode, happy gaming!